Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope you all had a great weekend. Yes, we've had all kinds of weather. I hope your weather was good. Right, I have a personal haul. So I'm just going to go right in there and share it, do a little bit of measurements, and I have done some paper cuts. Right, so it's a piggy haul. As you know, I do love some piggy. And my first piece is this little, I think it's a forget-me-not. Yeah, I'm going to go all out and call that a forget-me-not because I would certainly do it in pale blue. And it's 4.5 inches high. And let's have a look at that. I'm going to say 2.5 inches wide. So that's my first little cutie. Next up is this one, which also has a layering leaf. So you've got a little panel there. I haven't cut this one out, but I did get another one, which I have. And the panel size on this is, let's go cut line, is 2 3/4. And then I think the widest point is there by 2 inches. And then you get this lovely outline that will cut out and layer on, or that can be used on its own. So that's a great thing and a great size for putting on a tag or as a small element in the middle of a card if you like to do really minimal stuff. Next up, I've got this little set of frames, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I have cut this out. And I will tell you that the biggest one is 3 1/8 of an inch. And the width of that, trying to go on the biggest jiggedy jaggedy bits, is 2.5 wide. So that's another one that's cute for making little toppers or cutting out frames in cards. Next thing I got, and I cut these out, are the little bunnies. The bunny eggs, and I got these because I just thought they would look great with the Peachy Keen face stamps on them. So the height of the bunny, the largest one, is 2 3/4 inches, and then the width, I think the widest part might be the ears. So I'm going to say 1 1/4 inches on the largest bunny. And then next up, that other panel, which I have cut out, and I've got something stuck to it. And that is the tulip panel, and this one is much larger. Now there's little elements that do pop out of this, although I didn't pop mine out yet. So that is 4 3/8, and then the width going to the edge of the leaf there is 3 inches. So, you know, just a really simple card. Maybe you've done some splashes of watercolour or something. You can stamp your sentiment on here. And if you want to add colour to your tulip and leaves, then you can do that as well. But I just thought that was really pretty. And then next up, you know me with my stamps and my postage and everything else. Teeny weeny layering envelope. So the little envelope has got a little heart that pops out, and then it pops onto 2 other layers just to give it a little bit of depth. And the biggest layer is 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch. So just a cute little element. I mean, you could actually pop it, you know, up on the edge of there and just stamp high on that tulip to make a card. And then the next one is a postage stamp. Now, if you've seen my previous hauls, you'll know that I've basically got the entire collection of these kind of stamps. So I did get the plain one, which will cut a background for this, but you don't have to do that because it will cut out an element of paper or something if you choose to. So that one has got the pen, and this one has just got like a little flight of envelopes going on in it. And the measurement is 1 5/8. Yeah, 1 5/8 square. Next one, a bit larger, and I decided to get this mug. Now I do have lots of mug dies, but I just like this one's got the star on the handle, and I thought it'd be really nice for doing a 4th of July card, so that I can either stencil fireworks on there or cut out a piece of you know, 4th of July type paper or the American flag or something, and then just fill the mug with red, white and blue flowers or something like that. And of course it's got a star, so it can be used for Christmas. You could have all your gingerbreads and stuff coming out of it. But it layers on top of this one. You can see this one's arched, so that when you pop it on here, it looks like you've got a cup of coffee or a cup of hot chocolate or something. But you can use them on their own as well. So that is 3 1/8. And then the width on that is 3 inches. So it's a really lovely size. And then I went all blossomy, and I got this beautiful spring blossom wreath. That to me is going to be perfect watercoloured. Now the width on that is 3 3/4, maybe just a fraction over. And if I swizzle it round that way and measure, it's 4 inches. So it's a full card size. And then because I like those blossoms so much, I decided to get the half arch, which you can have like that. You could have all your little spring rabbits or something, you know, popping up behind, or a little spring bird. And I did get a bird in my last haul, if you saw that. Or you can have it that way around on a card and just have, you know, a scene. If you've got some lovely printed papers with a garden scene or a little cottage scene, and you just want to hang that over the front of it. So that's why I got this one. And I'm going to try and get the widest bits. I'm going to say that is 4 7/8. It's almost 5 inches. Let's just call that 5 inches. So that is a full card size. And you've got elements of stem here where you can crop it down if you need to. So really love that. And now I'm just going to scoot this stuff out of here while I share my paper cuts. So first of all, I cut those little frames out. This is the largest size one. And as I was saying, it's going to make a perfect topper. And I just had a little scrap of plaid paper, so I thought I'd use that. And then I cut out the bunnies. They've got lovely embossing. I hope it shows. I really love those. So you can get your chalks out if you want to. But I just wanted to be able... Look at that one. Teeny weeny. Isn't that lovely? I think that's so cute. I just thought they'd be great for my Peachy Keen stamp. So I do have a Peachy Keen stamp. Look, it fits on there. On my desk. So there we go. Let's see if that one fits on the rabbit. You don't have to use... this is my green ink. Hang on, I'm just going to pause. I just realised I put my black back in the box instead of my green. Right, I have corrected my error. So just a little bit of ink onto my stamp there. And let's see how sweet this little bunny egg is going to be. I'm going to go there. Oh, isn't that cute? I do love that. That is so sweet. I've got a bit of foamy tape on the table. I'm going to cut some out and stick it under, because that's just going to make a great element on the card. And of course, if you've got your chalks out, you can make really cute little pink faces or something for it. You know, pop a few sequiny beads and stuff on here, and you've got a great little card topper. So I'm just going to go there. Ooh, my camera's playing up again, isn't it? There we go. Isn't that sweet? Oh, I do like that. And of course you can have other ones. You can stamp faces on them. There we go. And that one. So that's just really cute. Love that. And then last but not least, I've got this one, which is the tulip, and I've cut it on heavyweight cardstock, so I didn't bother to pop out these two pieces. I'll do that now though. So you can have it like that if you want to, with those bits popped out. And there is another bit that will pop out here, just to show you that everything works. So you could watercolour that if you wanted to. I don't know actually what that would look like. Oh no, that's too big. Oh, which is a good thing, isn't it? Because that would actually cover it. So you could actually have a tulip going on behind your bunny if you wanted to. But I do love those. Right, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. And as usual, all links below, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.